What's up, peeps? Today we're going to be reacting to subscribers' gameplay and helping them improve. Now, this is not only for them, this is going to help you you guys as well, because I'm mostly going to be focusing on the gunfights and the skills that they do. I usually play a little bit more for dance. Not that big of a rebirth player, but again, we're going to be focusing on the decisions that they make when they're going into gunfights. So let's jump right into this video. So the subscriber that we're watching right now, his name is Fixit500, and again, I asked for a gameplay that wasn't amazing, obviously, because if you demolished every single person, then sometimes there's not too much to judge on. But again, if you guys do want to post your gameplay, go ahead and join my Discord server. It is in the chat below, and then upload it. I'll react to it. So here again, I'm not that familiar with Rebirth. Again, I don't really play that much, but since I know that the loadout, obviously one of the most important things is getting the loadout immediately, right? So I know that a loadout in Rebirth is not that much money, 7,500, so you don't really need to land in a place where there is let me bump up the volume a little bit here, where there is too much money here. So it seems like their team is sticking together, which is a pretty good sign here. And he does have this guy called Takis that's on comms. I watched it a little bit, like the beginning of the video, and I think only one person has comms. Something that I would do here as well is I would have let me pause this right here. I would have piled up all my money together. So I always asked all my money from my, whoever's playing with me with the team, and I always make sure that I have enough for the loadout and the UAV. Like, I mean, if we can pull enough money, the person that's going to buy the loadout should have that already. You shouldn't be separated, especially in Rebirth, where UAVs are pretty important, even in Verdansk, but just in general, you always want to have a UAV when you get that loady, especially if you got money for it.
Where the people at?
And here it seems like he's going to be running, so let's take a look at his perks. Pretty good perks. He's got the marathon one to run faster. He's got the tempered to play it up twice, I believe it's called. I'm not sure what it's called. And then he's got amp, heartbeat sensor, thermite, and he's got an LC-10, so interesting choice with the submachine gun. But again, it's Rebirth, so you could probably use any gun and still do decently good with it. And you got that guy in the building, and nice job eliminating him. So even here right now, where once eliminating, I would already be giving them comms to like drop their money so we can get the UAV, and so you can start pushing, because I just don't like not doing anything, and that's kind of what you do when you don't have a UAV. And then here, I mean, I feel that if he already has a heartbeat sensor, my man here Fixit, he should be using his heartbeat sensor. I feel that's what a lot of people don't, they don't use it, or they don't give comms with it. Like, since he's got his loadout, from what I've seen, I don't think he's even used his heartbeat sensor once, which again, I mean, if you have it and you're not gonna have stuns, you should be using it. Here again, they're just really wasting their time just being at the top. Again, here I'd be like, all right, let's get the UAV. They got plenty of money here. They got 4,000, 5,000, like a little over 6,000, and we just got 4 people. There we go. So finally he uses his heartbeat sensor. As you guys can see, they got a bunch of people right there. His teammates giving good comms, and every time he downs one, he communicates that with his team. Pretty good job here, since there's already a couple of his friends down there. You don't want to go immediately down, so Fixit did a pretty good job staying on the top and just dropping in. Yeah, so Taki's there with a good comp, so that's pretty good play by Fixit there, staying a little bit at the top. And then once you knock like 2 or 3 down, I'd say once you knock 2 down, then you could go ahead and then push down with your teammate. But if one person always takes the the high ground, that's be a better idea. Now, something that I like to do here is, especially, I mean, in Rebirth, but in Verdansk, when you see a lot of dots in your UAV screen, what you want to do is you want to plan out the next foreseeable movements that you're going to do. So here they got a UAV, but they're just like camping on the top here, not doing anything. So I wouldn't really use that. That's kind of like a waste of UAV. So what I would have done is I would have opened my mini map and I would have seen, all right, so we got a team here. Let me just wait for so we got a team here. Once we finish with the team, then we got people on prison, or either from this team we can move on here. But I would have like plotted, or in my head at least, memorized where there was people around the map. That's always something to be pretty good. Just be aware of what's your surroundings. And he's gonna push with his teammate here, so a 2-person push is gonna be pretty good here. Pretty good thermite up in there. This is some hard stairs to push, especially when there's 4 people up there. Now, if you notice something right there, what I would have done in that scenario, let me just back up just a little bit. So the second that one person is down, right there, he's down, and you see this guy, and this guy is full on health, I would immediately switch my shots to the guy that's full health. I know that's why a lot of people, you obviously get mad when they confirm you, but to be honest, the better pro play to make right here is to leave this guy that's already down and kill the guy that's an immediate threat. He's gonna have self-res obviously because it's rebirth, but again, the immediate threat is this guy, and he just like continues to stay with him until he's completely finished. This guy right here could have killed his teammate, and he did actually. He killed his teammate, but obviously he had another teammate right behind him, and his teammate then saved him from behind. So just something that you want to note for it, not only because he's an immediate threat, but you can waste, you know, this guy, Fix's got DLC 10, so he does have quite a few bullets, but let's say if you're running something with less magazine, you're going to be wasting ammo on something that you don't need to. So just always remember to, you know, once the player is down, go to the immediate threat. And here he's going a little bit by himself, so I wouldn't say that's too bad of a play. His teammate's pushing right behind him, so they're doing a pretty good job sticking together. I would have picked up that throwing knife as well, since he doesn't have restock. I would have picked up that throwing knife again. I think this guy did. Oh, nice play, nice play. I think that guy, it seemed like he deadied. I think he did deady. I'm not sure if I just can't hear him because he didn't put it in his gameplay, but I don't think he's got comms or anything like that. Finally somebody else talked, I think. So it seems like their teammates are pushing up top. One of them got killed and confirmed. Ooh, nice play. That guy tried to break Fix It's camera right there, and that was a pretty good play for that.
Oh, there was someone. It's a panda.
Nice push on his part.
Got one?
And that's gonna be an easy kill. His friend just coming in from the back. So his LC10 is putting in some work. Just so you know, a little tip on the loadout here, especially if you're playing Rebirth, even in Verdansk, you know, but I wouldn't run a foregrip on this one, especially the LC10. So you could probably take that foregrip out and add another attachment that you want on it.
I don't even know where I was.
And again, here is when you always got to take a look at your money. You've pushed a couple teams, you've killed quite a few people, and he's got 11,000 in cash right here, so he could get a bunch of UAVs. And again, using that heartbeat sensor, he's only used that heartbeat sensor once, when way back in whatever that other place where they dropped at, and that's the only time I've seen him use his heartbeat sensor. Again, and right now 2 times he's used it. So I mean, that's always something I suggest. That's why I hate people when they use heartbeat sensor. Like, that's why I always tell them to use restock. Just because I feel there's really not that many players that use heartbeat sensor and actually utilize it correctly and give their teammates call outs and where they're coming from and use it consistently. Now, right now, he's using it a little bit more, but again, he's stuck with 12,000 and he's got a buy station right next to him. So I would have definitely gone for that, or given my teammates some cash so we can all have self-res and a couple UAVs for the bag and start pushing. So he's got 3 pings right there, and he didn't manage to see that one guy. They didn't go for their other free loadout as well. I guess there was a lot of people here, so they don't really need that. Nice thermites in there, pre-firing in there. That's pretty good. He did have a 3. That's good corner checking. That's always something that I want to. Oh damn! Did he get him? He got triple flash. It seems like. So you're doing a nice self-res right there. Nice try by him. I mean, I guess that was a good push. You know, he checked in the corner. He wasn't there, and then he got double flashed. I think his teammates were also flashed. If their teammates weren't flashed, sorry, I would have told him to push up a little bit so he can self-res by himself. He got banged from behind, and then we only got that Taki's guy up left. But Fixer coming back into the fight in here, and here is when it's a little bit of a hard one here. I don't recall again how many they killed. That's something that you'd have to take into consideration. But I would be going for my loadout that I bought. This loadout that you bought is probably not contested. So yeah, and there we go. So nice call by Fixer right there. I'd go to my loadout that I bought. Because more than likely there's nobody there. And then he's got enough for plates, so I get my loadout and plates. Again, you know, he's got that buy station there. Remember, always spend your money. And then especially again right now, when the zone is cruising in and you could get a lot of people, I'd start using my heartbeat sensor again, especially when you're playing in the end of the zone, because there's more than likely there's going to be people around here. And it seems like he's gonna try to recontest the battle that he had, or at least get some armor back or something like that. Risky push, risky push. Right behind him. Oh, I think he's gonna die in this one. I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh my god, his teammates are to the left there. He's got a plate up. Nice, nice, nice. Good save, good save. Oh damn, there's no window there. Again, I still use my heartbeat sensor, and just remember that you don't have to have your heartbeat sensor out completely. Like, you just need to press L2 or whatever is for your heartbeat sensor, and if you get a ping, you'll hear it. So you don't need to have your heartbeat sensor out when you're trying to ping here. But again, I utilize it a lot more. There's 9 players left. His teammate's just getting beaten from behind. I think, oh, he's hiding in there. Not. Oh my god, I was about to say I would have gone for the res first. Nice save there. Brings his teammates back. He's doing pretty good right now. He's got 9 kills. He's got his other ping on the top for his teammate there. Yeah, yeah. You always got to pay attention to that, especially on Rebirth. When you get that kill, you always got to make sure you see on the minimap where their teammates are at, because that was a clear indication that he was right there. What I would have done is I would have held my teammate. Maybe he would have. Now here's when things get a little bit interesting. I'd probably go with my teammate over here just to obviously support my teammate. But not only that, but you always want to have high ground position. And this building isn't as far away from the zone. So from this building, you could get it and then you can move on to the top. Especially you're in these sort of scenarios. This is like low ground situation isn't always good. That was a good play by Fixit though. He waited a little bit until he thought he could get a kill. Obviously, you know, he potatoed a little bit over there, and he also does have the LC10. But that's always something you want to do. Sometimes just don't shoot everything that you see. You want to make sure you can get the kill. So now he's in a really tough spot. His teammates are dead. He's got 1 teammate. So you see, if he would have been with this teammate right here, there would have been 2 teammates, and they would have both been on that high ground position. And now he is dead. So being on the low ground position, and again, here, use your heartbeat sensor. Use your heartbeat sensor a lot. So again, not utilizing his heartbeat sensor, and he's going to be right above him. And let's take a look if he was running Ghost or not. If that guy was running Ghost. I don't know if he was running Ghost, but again, something that you could do is definitely use your heartbeat sensor a lot more. But pretty good overall game. Like I said, probably the thing that would have kept him alive is in this situation here, you know, before he started going down, if he went with his teammate, like when he was right here, if he would have gone with his teammate, like rotated, and this third buddy would have been here, I would have thought, I would have think they would have a better chance. But overall, pretty good game. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about that gameplay. And remember, if you guys want to upload your gameplay as well and me react to yours, even if it's a big bomb or not, go ahead and join my Discord server and you can upload it there. Peace out, everybody. See you all in the next one.